Hello, today I want to show you how to write double charts for IELTS Task 1. So this is from IELTS 1 Test 3 and Task 1. It says the chart below shows the amount of money per week spent on fast food in Britain. The graph shows the trends in the consumption of fast food. So this first one is this and second one is this. So I'm going to paraphrase in here first of all, and then I'll start writing an overall section. So the graph, I'll start by saying the graph illustrates the average expense, sorry about that, expense of rich, middle class, and low income, rich on three fast food items, namely hamburgers, like let's say namely hamburgers, fish and chips. It's fish and chips, and pizza. All right. In 1990, okay, it's given 1990, whilst the line chart provides information on the consumption rates of these three fast foods between 1970 and 1990. Alright, so we have our let's say introduction part ready. So here I wrote it clearly, like I paraphrased this as it required. Now I'm gonna move to overall part where I'll give an overall view for both. I'll try to give both overall affluent. Let's try to use a wide range of vocabulary to get higher marks. British, rich, consumed considerably more fast foods compared to middle and low income class people, and their spending was higher as well. We could have said that. So we have now overall our introduction. Well, I should warn you that it's going to be longer because we have two double charts. It's hard to make it shorter, so I'm going to write a larger task one in this case. So rich, let's start with this one. So rich, let's start with this. Okay, so this kind of stuff, high income family, rich British, ate noticeably more fast food than the other two income groups in 1990. Their spending was more than twice as much on hamburgers hamburgers. Sorry about that, I made mistakes. Hamburgers. So it's like around 43 pence per person per week, right? Okay, and then on fish and chips and pizza, right? And then pizza, both on the, in this case you can see that both on the 20%, not sorry about person, pence per person, so per person per week. Okay, now we have this. Meanwhile, the average income group, preferred hamburgers, spending 23 pence. So I've mentioned tons of times that you have to learn this comma, after that gerund is coming along the way. So if you've learned this grammar, you're gonna get a higher mark, obviously. I have to tell you that I believe this. Followed by fish and chips, 24 pence, and pizza 11 pence. Okay, finally, finally low income, low income earners appeared to spend less, in contrast with other income groups on fast foods. Fish and chips were their favorite fast food item. Or we can just say fast food, followed by hamburgers and pizza. They spent less than 20 pence per person. Sorry about that. I'll fix it. Per person each week on fish and chips, and less than half of that on pizza. Alright, we have this on the pizza. Okay, now we finished this part. This one is done. We have here all about this. We gave all details. We went into details and we talked about it. We wrote properly here. Everything is correct exactly for the highest band ever. And now I'm gonna start with this band. Alright, then I'll start with the line graph. Sorry about that. I'll fix it now. 18, yeah. Alright, and the line graph, the line graph delineates that fish and chips were twice as popular. So I want to mention in here like a 300. As you can see, that's 300 grams per consumption, like consumption per person. Okay, per person, as hamburgers, while the pizza while the pizza was the least popular. Well, the pizza was the least popular, less than 50 grams. Less than 50 grams consumption. Consumption. So yeah, alright, I wrote it already. So the consumption of hamburgers and pizza increased. Well, I'm trying to paraphrase words and try to use a variety of vocabulary. However, in some cases, I'm repeating some words. Obviously, it may affect your grade, but not that much, I believe, because we have no other words. If you know, please leave in the comments. Steadily from 1970 to 1990, while the intake of fish and alright, I don't want to go to other sides, so I'm going to erase this part, right? And chips declined, as you can see, it declined over that same period. Alright, now we have this one is written, clearly paraphrased and clearly detailed. So this one is clearly detailed for this. Now we have overall, we have body. This body, overall, sorry about that body. Introduction, overall, body 1, and now we have this for this one. Body 1 for this, body 2 for this. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe now, because we need more subscribers to give more knowledge, to provide this more contents. And thank you one more time. And if you have any questions, you can leave in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Bye.